What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? This Momo Rants in the house. Um, Crazy. Cowboy fans, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling that y'all let a coach go that's going to be better than the coach you got? How y'all going to feel when the coach you let go is going to have a long-term deal and be there for at least 10 to 15 years? And he's going to be profitable. He's going to be better than your coach. Cowboy fans, how you going to feel that organization is more better than yours, more equipped than yours, and have history of winning seasons than yours? Cowboy fans, how you going to feel when this coach, Mike McCarthy, is going to snub you, beat you, outdraft you, outcoach you? Did I just say that? This is cray-cray. So the Dallas Cowboys, ex-head coach Mike McCarthy is the new head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Y'all got to be upset. Some of y'all don't think logically. Y'all gonna say, "Oh, we didn't like him." Like, remember, he's the same coach that put y'all 12-5 with lesser talent, and he couldn't win the playoff game because the man upstairs called Jerry Jones handcuffed him, and y'all put him down and did all this stuff, and y'all act like he wasn't a great coach. I've always said that he wasn't a great coach for Dallas. Any Dallas Cowboy head coach is going to be handcuffed. He's not going to be able to do the things he needs to do to win in critical situations and critical downs. So those of you who don't like McCarthy and put him down, well, he going to have a long-term gig. He don't have to worry looking over his shoulder that somebody gonna be on his back for what he did every week, having these dumbass and media folks don't know football to tell him this. I know, that's what I'm talking about, Tommy. These Cowboy fans gonna be mad. If you're a Cowboy fan, you gotta not be happy because he got a long. When you're still his coach, you get a long term. This ain't a 2-year deal. This ain't a 3-year deal. He gonna be at least there 10 years or more. They don't hire coaches for short term. They hire coaches for the long term. And his track record. Remember, he was winning with y'all. Oh, it's gonna work out, Comet, because he's long term. Because most Cowboy fans blame him in the offseason, blame him in postseason. How about these players ain't going up to snuff, and when the pressure gets on in the playoffs, they can't handle it. Mike McCarthy is saying, "How do you like me now?" Because all y'all did, y'all ran them out of town. The vision is brand new, so there's not really competition for him in the cover. Yeah, exactly. He's going to run roughshod. He's going to change that division. He's going. Hey Momo, what's up, Logan? Logan? I just want to ask you. I think it's funny that the Dallas Cowboys lost a good coach. I didn't like Mike McCarthy because he was a Dallas Cowboy head coach, but I knew his credentials that he was a threat if he continued to be the Dallas Cowboy head coach. Yeah, and when you have somebody over the top steaming down your back, looking behind you, over your shoulder, your right, your left, and then always calling you, hey, you got to put this person there. No, I like this person. Oh, I don't want this person. What you expect was going to happen? He was never going to be there. No coach wants that. Hey, let me do my job and you stay out the freaking way. He was never going to be successful in Dallas. He was successful in Dallas despite the turmoil, the drama, and people report the Eagles versus stupid let Parker walk around. I know. They should send him to a deal, Logan. I agree. Aaron Rodgers ain't signing back. Aaron Rodgers is not signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's no value in Aaron Rodgers to be there. Aaron Rodgers is gone. Aaron Rodgers just go here in the sunset, just like LeBron James, just like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. It's time to let it go, Aaron. You ain't that quarterback. You're inconsistent. You got drama in your brain cells. You got drama when you throw the football, stuff like that. As Thanos would say, Logan, it was inedible. Good catch, good coaches have better opportunities. Exactly. I don't even like the Cowboys, Linda. I don't even like them. I can't stand them. But I do know this about them. About this head coach, that he can coach. When you're not allowed to do certain things and bring in certain people like that, people can say he allowed him to do his coaching staff. No, he didn't. That's a jury always gets in the way. Even if he does give coaches opportunity in the past to do stuff, he's gonna get in the way. He's always gonna get in the way. So him going there, Cleveland ain't gonna be no better. Cincinnati gonna be no better, and Baltimore's gonna be a shit show. I don't think Lamar gonna be there long. I say Lamar's contract comes up again, he's out of there. He might not do it this first year. Guarantee you that the second and third year, he's going to turn that team around. The offense is going to look totally different. Because, like I said, this is not a 3-year deal. They don't hire coaches for short term. It's always long term. If they really believe in him and they believe, hey, he's the future. Now, the question is, does he want to be there long term? Because I don't know how old Mike McCarthy is, but hey, man, you're going to be there at least 10 years. At least 10 years. They'll be their fourth coach since this is the franchise. Their fourth coach. I believe if Parker went somewhere else, he'll be better off. Because he's going to get the heat from the fans, the media in Dallas, the national media. He's not going, everything he do going to be under my microscope. Nah, they still looking. Let me see. Nope. They still looking for a team. I mean, looking for a DC defensive coordinator. I think Cowboys fans going to rude an awakening because I don't think Schottenheimer is that coach. And then you get, first of all, you get a below average coach, and then you got a apex predator of killing coaches all the time, which is Jerry Jones. He destroyed coaches when they come there because he doesn't let the coach coach. There's no stability being a head coach for the Dallas Cowboys. There's no stability. I know Mark, that's my buddy. Jerry didn't make Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn was the established defensive coordinator before he even got there. Dan always been a great defensive coordinator when he was focused on the defense. As a head coach, you're a CEO or everything. You're not gonna do the same things because you're not focused enough to just focus on the defense. So, at the end of the day, Dan Quinn didn't make Dallas. I mean, didn't make Dan Quinn. He was already established. I know. This is crazy. I know they was talking, but I didn't really think he was gonna go there. And then Aaron Rodgers is gone. Aaron Rodgers, pack your bags. Shit is over with. I know, right? Linda, you are so right. Let me read this for y'all guys. I have to read this. Linda's so right. Jerry made Dan Quinn go to Washington to win the NFC Championship and Kellen Moore to go to the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. This is laughable. I'm telling you, Cowboy fans, if the new head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers go to the AFC Championship or a Super Bowl within 2 to 3 years, y'all gonna be shitting on y'all brains. Y'all gonna really realize who the problem is. Y'all know who the problem is, but y'all don't want to be honest. Y'all don't want to be honest. If he take them to an AFC Championship within 2 years, y'all gonna be shitting on yourself, Cowboys fan. That could have been us. No. When you have somebody, it's a common denominator. When you have one particular person who's the owner, who's the billionaire, thinks he's God gift to the football gods, like he's know more football than anybody, know more coaching than anybody, and selfish and arrogant to believe that he can do it all, that's always going to be failure. So this is on you, Jerry. You always chasing good coaches away. Now, this little pansy you get with Schottenheimer, he's a pansy. He's like, I don't know, you ever watch the Benny Hill show? Hey Mo, what's good? Nothing. I'm laughing at your Dallas Cowboys. That's what I'm that's what I'm on here for. Berating them, putting them down, because this is ridiculous. Jerry Jones and Marty Schottenheimer is like the Benny Hill show. When Benny Hill, had the little older man and pat him on the head, on his bald head. That's Jerry doing to all his head coaches. That's all he do. Come on, little boy. Come on. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need that person in the game. No, Jerry has fucked up winning for the Dallas Cowboys for 30 plus seasons, and y'all seem to think that everything he says is good. Jerry, okay, Mobo, you've been a changed man since your cruise. Trickstar and hating on my Cowboys more. I'm not saying, I'm just telling the truth. This is not. Thanks, Vinny. This is not going to change life in cowboy land because y'all going to be embarrassed and humiliated when that coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike McCarthy, changed life in Pittsburgh and started winning, and then they go into AFC Championship or Super Bowl. Oh boy! Hey, what's up, Mother Mike? This is going. This is going to be hilarious. This is going to be unprecedented. I never Dallas Cowboy head coach wins. They're going to have a winning season. You let a man go out the building with 12 wins in a row, 3 years in a row. All Jerry had to do is take his foot off the pedal and say, hey, this is your team. I ain't going to do nothing for it. I know you got the best interests in there, but you allow your ego and your arrogance get the best of you. So that being said, your arrogance, because we all know that Marty Schottenheimer is the puppet that you did. He's the puppet that you stick your damn 5 nasty, greasy, old, wrinkled ass fingers up his behind, like you did McCarthy. McCarthy said, "Hey, I'll do anything you say, Coach. Which ready to go, Coach?" And that's what he did. Every coach get there. When you couldn't do that to one particular coach, you let them go. When coaches don't want to do your bidding, you let them go. So they are puppets. All these coaches, especially the Schottenheimer, he's the epitome. He can do these rah-rah speeches and talk well to media and stuff like that, and so-called cowboy lore, the history, but he's just Jerry's puppet. Jerry sit there and calls them, hey, I need this person there. You know I'm right, Cowboy fans. He's not, has he changed? Slightly, but he still runs the team and he still tell his coaches what they can and what they can't do. He fired Eberflus. If he really wanted Eberflus fired, he would have fired Eberflus in the middle of the season. They could have got the assistant to run the defense. It would be the same thing. Momo, stop. Who's Aiden? How you doing? I'm doing well, Randy. Logan, I'm telling you, this is a bad look for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm telling you, this he's not changed. Just because you tweak what you do. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give you an example. Know what I used to do? I should go in the store and complain, but I don't do that no more. It's wasting my time, my energy, and my health. So I just say if they make mistakes, I'd say okay, and keep it moving. As a kid, I used to steal penny candies, but I knew that was wrong. And I got in trouble. My mother beat me and punished me, so I had to change for sticky fingers. Just because you change one way, that mean you're gonna be that way. And I changed for the better. Jerry can't. He don't have that power to change or the mental capacity to change because he wants to control every aspect of the team. He don't want the coaches to coach. He'll allow the coaches. Oh no, you got to put this person in. You got to put that person in. He stick his 5 nasty, grubby, wrinkle ass fingers up their asshole and say, "Hey, do my bidding. I want you to walk this way. I want you to walk that way. I want you to put this player in. I want this scheme like that. I want to be part of the draft process. I want to be part of your coaching that you want to bring in. No, I don't want him. He don't fit me. I don't like how he smells. I don't like how he look. I don't like how his hair is cut. No, Jerry is. This is laughable that Mike McCarthy is going to change the Pittsburgh Steelers' way of life. The offense is going to be better, and they're going to have a better season. That's not only for regular season, in the postseason, and they gonna end up at least going to a AFC championship or Super Bowl. And when that happened, boy, oh boy, oh boy, won't Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys faithful in the media, in the national media like ESPN, CNN, or whoever outlet that you look at, Fox Sports, whoever you listen to, going to say, damn, we was wrong about Mike. We was wrong. How could we be so wrong about this coach? Y'all was wrong because y'all believe the hype that came out of Jerry. It was sometimes we gotta say, hey, maybe it it wasn't really Mike McCarthy. It was the players running up to Jerry. Oh, Steven, kissing that ass, walking on that tightrope. And Mike McCarthy was always on a tightrope. If you was gonna let the man go and say I ain't gonna renew you, just let him go. What's up, Drew? I'm just this is crazy. You do anybody don't believe that McCarthy gonna be successful in Pittsburgh? Do anybody believe that McCarthy is not gonna be successful? I believe he's gonna be more successful than that shoddy ass head coach y'all got. No pun intended. Y'all is not going to be successful with him because Jerry calls all the shots. He won't be successful in Pittsburgh. Trust me, he won't be successful in Pittsburgh. That's what you tell me, Vinny. Well, you don't know football. You delusional as it comes. I know. I mean, thank you, Mean Metal Mike. Dallas will never change until fans wake up and boycott Jerry Jones and start going to the games and buying the merchandise. Absolutely. You can. I'm just delusional. You cannot. You can support it. You can support a team. You can love a team. But when you see what you see and you in denial what you see, that's the delusional. That's delusional. That's like I'm not saying Momo Pittsburgh have a franchise that focus on football, not popularity. That makes it. Oh yeah, I agree with you that they wouldn't have signed him if he was going to be there. He's not going to be there 3 years. He's not going to be there 5 years. This is at least 10 years or more. He's going to retire a Pittsburgh Steeler. So all that talk, I get it. Y'all want to be. I'm a down-hole. I'm a Cowboy for life. I've been a Cowboy fan all my life. I can't not switch teams. Or we get that. We get that. But sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and say, "Hey, I still love my Cowboys, but I can't buy this merchandise. I can't wear this merchandise until they change." Until they change what they do, because Jerry got those 5 fingers up their ass. Every coach that come down there, he got his 5 fingers in there and working like a puppet. Talk, go ahead and talk. It's okay, you talk. Be gonna say great things about me. Okay. No, you didn't say that. Let me squeeze your balls a little bit. Let me squeeze them. No, you said the wrong thing. No, okay, yeah, that's better. Yeah, honor me, praise me. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, say great things about me, Momo. It will take Dallas 2 to 3 years to build up a trash defense. Dak will be 35 and 36. How the Cowboys looking now? How do you like me now? I ain't like me now. Jerry shoving that shit up their ass. Boy, they still those Cowboy players. Now, I agree that certain Cowboys fans, I mean, certain Cowboy players don't go up to Jerry, but certain Dak want anything changed on the offense, he don't have to go to Schottenheimer. He could go straight to him. He has an open door policy with Jerry. Jerry, I want to stay on this team, but you got me running the ball too much for this guy. I mean, he's a good runner and stuff like that, but I got to get my passes in late in the game. I got to get my 250 yards per game like that. That's part of my contract. I got to get it in, Jerry. Oh, Jerry said, okay, let me stick these 5 fingers up his asshole and say, hey, that's what they do. Here's the problem with dumbass Cowboy fans, and I ain't calling you dumb personally. I'm saying you gotta look at things because y'all won in the past, and y'all think this is going to be an ongoing thing. Here's the problem: y'all once won, and y'all continue to go backwards. Y'all go back, and I hear the particular Cowboy fan yelling at Drew saying, you don't know nothing about the Cowboys, nothing like the Cowboys. We don't have no fan no fan don't have to know about the Cowboys, the lifestyle of the Cowboys or whatever. But we do see how bad is poorly run. We see that glimpses of y'all trying to do better, but these glimpses always fall short. You could bring in the best player in the world. They always going to fail because Jerry Jones is going to fail them, and he failed the fans. But y'all believe, because y'all keep going back and believing the past. You're not looking at the future and looking at your ding. If the Everforth was bad, he probably was. But in the day, y'all always had what? Good offense or bad defense? Bad defense, bad offense. So y'all have either two. Y'all don't connect. Y'all don't have one of one. Y'all not gonna have one on one. That's not y'all thing. Jerry wants to make headlines and don't have to be the popular. Jerry's like the kid. Every year he wants to be Mr. America, or he wants to be prom king. He wants to be the prom king, and no one he'll do anything in his desire to be prom king because he wants that attention. He doesn't care how he goes about it. If it disrupts everything that he stands for as a human being, he wants to be the main attraction. So until Jerry is gone, that popularity could continue, and winning is not a priority. Okay. Momo Dallas defense is overrated. I agree. Hold up. I think so. No. Okay, that was a. So I'm saying this hire is going to be it's going to turn out to be a slap in the face for Cowboy fans, because y'all going to realize he was a coach that Jerry with those 3 straight games of 12 wins, y'all could have done something special, but y'all didn't, because Jerry want those 5 fingers of death up his ass. And that's if you ever seen the movie 5 Fingers of Death, so old martial art film, when that man hand turned red. That was and that was 5 Fingers of Death. He hit that man in the chest. That was Jerry does. He got that 5 Fingers of Death when he shoved those 5 fingers up that coach's ass. He said, "Do as I say." And when I say and how I said, I know. No, like that. I'm just saying, I know. And they can't do anything but Jerry. Shut up. I got you by the balls now. That's Jerry. Jerry doesn't care. Aaron Rodgers is not coming back. So I don't think he's coming back. Maybe they could talk about it. Maybe he will come back. Maybe he'll make him better. Maybe he go through his strength. Hey, you can't throw this way. You can't throw that way. You can't throw that deep ball like you used to, or that, or throw the ball in the bread basket. This is what we're going to do to make it simplify the offense for you, to make it a little better. So, in the day, we don't know what he's going to do. So nothing that Jerry does this a lot. He make y'all feel like, oh, it changes. It's changing. I just want to ask, is Jerry going to stop having press conference? Is he going to stop undressing the team for the coach do? If he gonna stop having press conference outside the locker room when they got a bunch of mics, Jerry could stop all this bullshit. Is he gonna stop doing things that disrupt and have the drama and not cut it back? Cowboy fans always want to blame the media, the other fans. They want to blame announcers. I don't like this announcer. He's not fair. Every time he announced, we lose. Y'all do that a lot. Blame the NFL for everything. Blame the referees. When y'all gonna be accountable for what your team doesn't do? Don't give me certain players like that. When y'all gonna be get on Dak Prescott's ass and tell Dak, hey Dak, you're a scrub in the off season, but you a beast in the regular season. Dak Prescott is like Peyton Manning once in his career. When Peyton Manning was this. Peyton Manning was the greatest. What? Let's say it again. Peyton Manning was the greatest regular season quarterback in the history of the league. That's what Dak is. Dak put all these crazy numbers on the regular season. When it comes to off season, he falls short. Pressure is a motherfucker. Expectation is a motherfucker. Dak cannot exceed past expectation and pressure. So he wins during the regular season, Vinny. He's not in the postseasons. He's horrible. He chokes when the pressure in the offs in playoffs. So the numbers don't lie. Y'all always want to go by numbers. Well, let's go by the numbers then. Y'all made a mistake when y'all got rid of him, of McCarthy. He couldn't take it no more. He's gone. Now it's Pittsburgh. Y'all gonna look like foolish when he wins the division, when he goes to the playoffs and be successful, possibly going to a Super Bowl. What happens if he go to a Super Bowl and y'all still stuck in purgatory and still stuck in this situation when y'all can't even get to the NFC Championship? What y'all gonna say then if he wins the Super Bowl? Why do players leave the Cowboys and be better players, have the best years of their career when they leave? You got to ask that. Oh, yeah, they love nicknames. They're not going to be able to win the division over there with Ravens and Lamar. Lamar Jackson is not the greatest quarterback. Why everybody on this Lamar Jackson kick? Like Lamar Jackson is this, he throws the ball so well. Lamar Jackson is the average quarterback that the NFL, among many quarterbacks that made great because of the rules. Lamar Jackson is not a very good quarterback. He's an average quarterback. He'll run the ball. He will run the ball. That's why he hurt. Running quarterbacks have a tendency to be more injured. If you can't throw in this league in the pocket, you're gonna fail as a quarterback. So Steelers fans know their team. They know what they're going to do. They gonna like so. Mike McCarthy don't have He ain't the puppet of the Dallas Cowboys no more. He's gonna do well over there. So I guess the DNA bullshit ran out. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been saying this for a long time. A very long time. That if Cowboy fans really want something changed, and y'all, let's stop going to the games. Stop buying the merchandise. Stop being deluded and stop dreaming. This is the years when y'all had all those draft picks and all this happened. Those days are gone. And we all know that one person keep bringing up old shit. Sometimes you can't keep bringing old shit. You got to look towards the future. And the future for the Cowboys ain't bright. It's not bright. Y'all got 2 number 1 picks. Y'all gonna muck it up. And here's the thing about drafting and number 1 picks. Statistically and things being said that number 1 picks, 30% of them make it. Number 1 picks ain't a guarantee that you're gonna be the best people on the team. It's not mean that you're gonna be good. Number 1 picks don't. Your better players happen later in the draft, the 4th round, your 5th round, and your 7th round. Look at the history. History says later rounds you get good players and they prove themselves and they better, because once you're a 4th round pick or a 7th round pick or 5th round pick, you're gonna work your ass off to be better and learn how to play this game, learn your technique, learn how to make tackle and do this and do that. So your 1st round picks normally fail. So having a number 1 draft pick doesn't mean anything. I've been saying that for years. Your best players come later. They don't come in the 1st round. Never have, never will. They just don't. Dak Prescott was in a number 1 draft choice. He was in a 1st round pick. He's done very well not being that. Tom Brady wasn't. So let's keep it a buck. I know recent history says different with other players. Logan, don't even respond to losing mentality and might jump on you. Logan, you're a champion. Thumb your nose to losers. So all I'm saying is that this hire is embarrassing for the Dallas Cowboys, because I'm telling you, he's going to change life in Pittsburgh. He's going to change, and he's going to show Dallas Cowboy fan base, Dallas Cowboys media, and ESPN, Fox Sports, and all these sports outlets that Jerry needs to go, and Jerry needs to stop sticking his finger up Shotty Allen's ass. He's not even using the 5 fingers for the Shotty hammer. He ain't wasting his time putting 5 fingers up his ass. So he putting a damn thumb up there. He just put the thumb up there and say, "Do my bidding." That's how sorry and weak this head coach is. Y'all could talk all the talk about how he coaches. He looks lost. He looks confused. He get out coached all the time. Oh, he's a 1st-year quarterback. A 1st-year head coach. You got to give him some time. No. When you do a loss in the sauce, stop it. So he just thumping his ass all the time. Come in my office. I need to thumb you today. And then after that, you come back in the office. I ain't thumbed you enough. You need to do what I say, when I say, and how I say, how I want you to capitulate these plays and these players. No, don't play him. Hey, bro, hope you. Yeah. And so I'm just saying, this is a bad look, Dallas Cowboys fan, because he's going to do well in Pittsburgh. He's a very good coach. Don't let him fool you. Don't let these Jerry Jones fool you and blind you that what he did. Remember, despite that team, they went 12-5. I'm not a big fan of McCarthy, the rah-rah speeches and all that shit. I don't believe you, but he's a good coach. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks, Linda. I appreciate that. Jerry never gave him the players to really succeed in the Super Bowl. Okay. Now you're making excuses. So, are you saying, Vinny, that Jerry Jones never gave Mike McCarthy the players to succeed? That's what you're saying? I'm just asking. It's not a trend with Jerry. It's okay. I would say this to you, Cowboy fans. I'm a Washington fan. I'm a suffering Washington fan too, because we both suffering. We both in the same boat. I would say this: you can root for your team and be loyal to your team, but sometimes you watch the game, you see the same shit over and over, year after year, month after month, decade after decade. Sometimes you don't have you shouldn't have high expectations about your team. You should say, okay, I see what happens. Because I'm frustrated. I can't keep going through this. Me as a Washington fan, they was losing all these losing seasons, not been in Super Bowl since 1991. Guess what I do? You do like most fans. You like Cleveland fans or the Cincinnati fans. Guess what we all do when we don't get anywhere? We say, hey, we'll support the team, but we don't have high expectations. If we get there, like Washington did last year, we're going to be excited and overwhelmed. But we don't expect every year this is going to happen. Y'all motherfuckers believe that every year y'all going to win the division or go to the playoffs. You can believe it. That will make it true. And what the sad part about is this, all this season, all this 2 years in a row, I watched Dallas Cowboy fans when they had a chance to make the playoffs. They won 2 or 3 games in a row. Y'all got to say, so we about to win this division because the Eagles are falling. The Eagles played so badly, y'all still couldn't even make the win the games y'all need to win. And y'all gonna blame Everflus. How about these damn fugitives of players y'all got on the team? Y'all call human beings who can't even cover, who can't even tackle, who don't know how their assignment. Everflus, it was never the problem. It was the people who was in the secondary, and that holiday schedule always kill Cowboy players. You cannot play 4 games in 18 days and expect them to be prosper to win. No player, repeat, no player can play like that because their body can't. So their body can't deal with that. Damn, Momo, dropping gems. So this, thank you, Linda. Momo, the worst of the Eagles is far better than the rest of the division has to offer. 11-6 compared to every team. I get the stats, Drew. I appreciate the stats. I'm just saying Mike McCarthy is going to do more for Pittsburgh than the Dallas Cowboys could ever do. He's a young coach. No, he's not. He's in 2 years, 2 years, Shotty Hyman will be gone, and they'll be looking for another head coach. And y'all be blaming him. Y'all be blaming like y'all always do. Y'all not putting the blame where it's supposed to do. You're not putting the blame where it's supposed to be. Stop. I mean, let me give you another analogy. I used to live in a rough neighborhood, right? And it was crime going on and all this stuff like that. If you live in a rough neighborhood and then you walking down the street, you know what street not to go in a certain time of the day and a certain time of the night. So you choose not to go. But Cowboy fans keep walking on down the same damn road, knowing that you possibly get robbed, shot, or whatever, or jumped or whatever. So you're not going down a different road. Y'all keep going down the same street with the same results, and y'all know that this is going to happen every year. I know they ain't gonna rob me this week. I know they ain't gonna rob me this week. I know they ain't gonna jump me this week. I go down here because things are different. Because that person ain't living there anymore. Somebody else moved in that apartment. The same person. So y'all believe this bullshit, and y'all keep going down the same road and believing that Jerry and the Dallas Cowboy franchise are gonna be different. And they tweak it a little bit, and then y'all believe the bullshit and like that. And Mark, you my boy, but you the biggest talker of them all. Angry gamer, angry man, whatever his call down, whatever his name, he believed that. All these Cowboys content creators is fooling themselves because they love them Cowboys. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and not have these high expectations. Don't believe what fucking Jerry says because he lies all the time. Don't give a shit about you as a fan. Why would you even want to root for a team at this point? You can root for the team, but when you see the lies that come through there, when you see the deceit you see there, so I'm just saying, Eagles, man. So I'm just saying, this is not going to help y'all guys. This is not going to help. This is not going to help. I'm going to look at no news on Washington yet. I was hoping that they have a DC right now. Your chat is fighting. I know. I think everybody need to calm down. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. Don't fight among each other. What a locker room. We get it. It's I mean, we can have proper discussion, but we don't have to call each other names. If that's what's going on here. But end of the day, it's just friendly banter. I'm talking my shit, and they talking theirs. But I personally think the Cowboys is going to regret, Cowboy fans that is, because Jerry doesn't care. Jerry just wants the popularity. He's a spoiled little kid that he wants a big shiny toy every year. Your 30 is about to be 52. Oh my God, this is too funny. Dallas will be in last place in NFC East upcoming season. Damn, Drew. Logan. Momo, yes, all in good fun, but certain people calling us users has to stop. I mean, you can't take, okay, let me say this about the internet. Internet is people gonna say stuff and you can't take it personal. Shit, I get Drew talks about me bad sometimes, but that's I'm cool with Drew. I say things to Drew. Drew say things to me. It's all in discussions. As football fans, we gonna go back and forth and say things, but it's never personal. If you feel that way, I think in this world today, we are so what's the word? Soft. We take things literally too personal. We do. What's up, Marcus? What's up, Mouse? I mean, we take things too personal. Drew is trolling. That's what Drew does. So we can't. So we're soft. So you can't get mad. Internet people say a lot of stuff. On the internet, you can be whoever you want to be. I could be a brain surgeon, but I'm not. But you can't take this personal. Mo, yes, have a good one. All right, Vinny, I'll talk to you. So I don't get this anger people have when they get somebody come at them. Hey, you have to ignore You, you have ignored this. You have ignored. You have ignored people because some. I mean, you if somebody take a shot and they keep going, and you just ask the person, man, hey, could you back off? I really don't. It's really hurting my feelings, and because if someone gets to you, you just don't. You just ignore them. You just mute them. We can mute people on here. You not or not read what they say, because and as you know that old saying, 60 stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. We all adults here. We can't be getting upset over the littlest thing what somebody says about me. And Drew lives for this. I know trolls worse than Drew online. Drew is minor. He is no one. I know people will cut deeper than Drew ever will cut. They get real indignant and real angry, Momo. So I know people indignant. I grew up in the impoverished neighborhood where when we played the dozens, they talked about your mama, your daddy, your dead grandmama, your dead cousin, your dog. They talked about everything to get under your skin. Because people, that's what a troll does. He wants to get under your skin. He wants you to get frustrated and angry. And once he got you, he got you. Now you fell into his trap. Now you forever a target. You forever a target if he gets you. What's up? What's up, Chris? I'm just saying, for me, I've been coming on this app. I would know my team. I don't know my team. I don't know my team. I don't know the players on my team. You think that bothers me? I scoff at that. I laugh at that, and I walk away from that because my channel is my channel. So anybody on another channel talks about me badly, that's encouraging to me because you like me. You like what I say, but you don't say that publicly, but you fuck with me. Now, there are certain people on channels that's not going to fuck with me. They think I'm goofy, slow, illiterate, and stupid. Fine. But you ain't going to find no more intelligent black man that I know because I pat myself on the back every day. So I don't allow people to get to me. Ever. Getting back to me, Dallas Cowboy fans, what you going to do? What you going to do when Mike McCarthy wins AFC championship? That could have been y'all, but y'all allowed that man go out the building. Y'all fell into the trap of Jerry Jones. When a man go 12-5 3 times, yeah, I dogged him because I dogged him because he was a Cowboy. He was a coach of the Cowboys, but I couldn't not ignore what he did. Although Jerry had his 5 fingers of death in his asshole, I can't ignore that. He won despite Jerry Jones. Randy said, why do you give a fuck if Drew call you a loser? If Drew call me a loser right now like that. McCarthy is a really good coach. That's a good sign for the Steelers. Absolutely, Marcus. Marcus, this is the problem. They still upset with he's gonna make this Dan, let me explain something to you, Dan. And I want you Cowboy fans to realize this, and Dan, especially you. McCarthy, if he had Jerry just didn't never interfere a day in his life with any coaches, y'all be the most winning Super Bowl. Y'all will have more Super Bowls, and people will even hate y'all more. If he never interfered and allowed the coaches coach and the players play, and not allowing players to come up there and get special treatment and say, "Hey, I ain't playing this game," and get, y'all will have more Super Bowls than anybody in franchise history. That includes championships back in the day in the 50s and the 60s, in the 40s. Jerry didn't do that. It's all about popularity, control, and I gotta be in charge and show who I am as an owner. If you sit in the background and work, everything will come to you. So we wouldn't, so no, we wouldn't move, because last time McCarthy hired his own staff, he got us Mike Nolan for DC. That's fine. He got you not Mike Nolan. You want to go back. So I look at things in the vacuum, Dan. How do we know that Jerry had something that didn't have something that, his original hire wasn't Nolan? We don't even know that if McCarthy, original coach DC, was somebody else, and Jerry didn't want him on his team, and he said, "Hey, I prefer you get him," because anything he hires, it got to go through Jerry. So how do we know that did not happen? How do we know that didn't happen? So y'all look at things and blaming the coach. Or anything goes through Jerry. Jerry could have said, Jerry could have said, "No, I don't know. I don't want him as a DC." We don't know. It's all speculative. Okay. But your offense was shit in the playoffs. Y'all didn't play well in the playoffs. Dak choked. There is always Everflus. Y'all blame Everflus. I blame everybody. I'm saying this. If Jerry Jones hired Everflus, what makes you think he didn't hire Dan Nolan? I'm just saying. How do you know? I mean, if he hired Everflus, I'm gonna look at the logic. I gotta be logical now, guys. Damn right. I'm just saying, let's be honest. Let's break this down. I want to break this down intelligently, and I don't give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Everflus was not, on the surface, he didn't look good. So Jerry Jones hired Everflus. Okay, fine. He hired Everflus. How did we not know that he didn't hire Nolan? Because the buck stops with Jerry. Every bad defensive coordinator y'all ever had, it got to go through Jerry. So y'all believing that somebody else hired him. The buck stops with Jerry. Jerry has to do all the hiring and all the firing. How do we know that Nolan wasn't the choice of the head coach? It could have been Jerry said, "Nah, I'm not. I don't think that'll be a good fit for us." So y'all got to look at things like that, but y'all not. Y'all looking at, hey, he picked his team. He might have picked them, but he reluctantly didn't get the person he really wanted because Jerry put the kibosh on it. Everything goes through Jerry. That goes to the damn cheerleaders, to the food, to the drinks, the Gatorade, Pepsi, Coke, whatever drinks like that. How the stadium is built, how players are dressed, how players walk in, how you address him, how you talk to other players. Everything runs through Jerry Jones. So, end of the day, y'all got to look at who's controlling the narrative. Who's controlling the money. Who hiring and who's firing? Because Jerry's gonna do suggestions, but it's up to him if you agree with the suggestion. So end of the day, Jerry is the one who did all this shit. Jerry is the one who destroyed your Dallas Cowboys team back in the day. And y'all keep glowing 5 to 90s when y'all won on 3 Super Bowls like that. And y'all got a total of 5 Super Bowls. When Tom Landry and them back in the day in the 70s winning the Super Bowl, they didn't have this issue because they was always in contention in the playoffs, in the division. Hank Stram and the rest of them, they was always in contention all the time. They always got the better players, stuff like that, because they had an owner who knew what was best for business. Jerry comes along, he does well. He didn't like the control. He wanted all the credit, but he didn't want to sit in the background. The previous owner of the Dallas Cowboys didn't need all the credit. He didn't want all the control. But y'all fools believe otherwise. Believe that Jerry's gonna change his way because he tweaks something here and there. That's why Mike McCarthy is gonna succeed in Pittsburgh, and y'all gonna look holding the bag, holding that loser ass coach who Jerry got his 5 fingers of death up his ass and twinkling and turning upside down. Walk with me, talk with me, of like that. He's a walking 5 fingers of death robot that Jerry's using as a puppet. So don't blame the coaches, because Jerry hired a coach that hadn't been hired in the beginning. He's been out here so long. He's like the Walking Dead. Schottenheimer is the Walking Dead because he's been out here so long. And Jerry found him and said, "Hey, let me stick these 5 fingers of death hands up your rectum so you can work for me. So stop it with this bullshit. Y'all blaming everybody and blaming your coaches, players. How about where's the blame need to go? If he stay out the fucking way, y'all will have won more Super Bowls." So I'm just saying, y'all guys are bad. 30 plus years, and y'all still saying Dallas is this, Dallas is that. Where Jerry is the perfect owner that will destroy a franchise. Do you know really when teams play the Dallas Cowboys, they laugh because they don't think they win us. They think they lose us. I'm just telling you what the truth and what I see and what I hear. No, I mean, if I was a Dallas Cowboy player and November came along, I would fake my injuries. Momo, he hasn't won since '91. Please, I don't care. Y'all, we in the same boat. So ain't nobody got nobody up my owners. No owner. Y'all the only owner in the NFL that's put the 5 fingers of death up their ass. Momo, maybe your owner needs to be more involved. Just saying. Well, they all are behind the scenes. See, here's the thing, B. You could be behind the scenes. You could be behind the scenes and and do shit behind the scene. Jerry front and center. Jerry's front and center. That's all I can say. Hey, B. Did you ever come Did you ever come this way? Cause I know because the weather, y'all city looks like a high school. Okay, I take that. You talking but anyway, but that's gonna change. Beat them. I block him because he got personal with me. So fuck. Oh shit. Damn. I'm cutting off the internet. Damn. Go. I agree with Randy. Y'all not the champs anymore. So I don't know why y'all keep saying y'all the champs. Because that's Eagle. Ain't no offense to Eagle fans, but y'all ain't the champs no more. You all lost that privilege. Momo. So why you not talking about Cowboys? All catch up, you guys, and irrelevant. Only team I worry about is catching the Cowboys and Giants. We're full. Mm. We are NFC East Division champions. No, you're not. That's past tense. Y'all was. Y'all was. Y'all not. Y'all lost. So y'all can't defend your title. So y'all lost. So you're no longer the champ. Yeah, that's y'all lost. So I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. No one, somebody else gonna be new. So what's the? Just as silly to me. So everybody in here, hit that like button. If you had not subscribed to my channel, please do. If you know anybody else who would like to subscribe to me, hit that. Let them know. Tell your mom, your dad, because let's get this. Your mom, your daddy, your anybody you know, because let everybody to join the Momo Rant Squad. Momo Rant Squad is in full in effect. So I'm do my rants. I'm trying to be better and do better and act better. But I'm just telling the truth today about the five fingers of death. Because Jerry, if you ever notice, Jerry always got his hands in his pocket. Because it's all shitty and bloody with sticking fingers up Schottenheimer's asshole. So he controls them. He tells them when to walk, how to talk, and what to exactly say in press conference. Uh, I'm just saying now. I'm just saying. What's up, Philly? Dallas players, including Dak, were all smiles, losing games, going to Cowboy. That sums up the Cowboys. They don't care. You think Dak getting all that damn money, $60 million? Oh, shit, Dak don't care. The recent got married. I think he about to have a child. I think I'm not sure of that. Say champ again one more time. So I got had to pause. I mean, talking over an hour nonstop. I had to pause for a second. So I just want to continue to spew. I don't hate. I'm not hating on the Cowboys. I'm just giving facts about good coaches don't stay there. Jerry Jones is the GM, the owner, the benefactor, and the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. When will y'all learn? When y'all gonna ask that question? Y'all don't blame who y'all really should blame because he had opportunity after opportunity in the off season to get free agency. In free agency, he chooses not to do anything. So when y'all gonna start blaming him, not the coaches? Because you can't blame a coach when he controls the coaches. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm just saying. Uh, I get it. So I want to thank everybody for coming in here. Y'all hit those like buttons. Um, so if anybody know anybody going live, and Chris, you going live? I'll come to your channel because I'm about to cut this off. I don't know. Mark is going doing his thing. I don't know Mark because I'm not. I don't know game time going. I think he's working. Hmm. That's the only news I see. No Washington football team news. I appreciate everybody coming in. I've been over here an hour and 12 minutes, heading to 1 hour and 13 minutes. You know, I just want to thank everybody for coming. Yeah, everybody be good. If I come on later, I will. Bro, did you not watch the Leo stream? Oh, hold on. Mm. All right, guys. I mean, enough is enough. Everybody stop first. I'm going to end the stream, and we'll do this another day. And I appreciate everybody coming in. And Philly D, Dan, Vinny, Linda, and all my other friends. Appreciate Logan. I just want everybody to be happy. Yeah, everybody be good. Peace. All right.